Hey, SpiderWayne here, and I just loaded up my car with some gear. I'm heading over to a friend's house to help her restore her headlights. I'm going to be using the Meguiar's. Using the Meguiar's heavy-duty headlight restoration kit. And this is not a sponsored video or anything. I just want to show how I've done it. I've done it twice in the past, and thought it would be interesting to do a little how-to, and I hope they come out well because her lights are pretty bad. Okay, so today I'm going to be working on these lights. I think they were done maybe about a year ago, but or maybe 2 years ago. So I'm going to do them over, and hopefully they'll come out. So I've done 2 cars, my own and another friend's. The other friend's came out really good. Mine was a guinea pig, and with the other car, or with my car, I used a kit that you had to sand everything with a drill. So the sandpaper fit on a drill, the buffer fit on a drill, everything did. And it didn't come with any kind of clear coating. So that one was sort of a pain in the butt and didn't look that good. So I did it over using Meguiar's heavy duty headlight restoration kit. And what I like about this kit is you do everything pretty much by hand except for the buffing. The buffing, you have to use a drill. And in the end, you put a clear coat over it, and that will help it last a little longer than other kits. So that's why I like this one. But I'm not being sponsored by Meguiar's or anything like that. So this is just to show you how I did it. So let's open this box up. I'll show you quickly what we got. This is a pad to lay the clear coat on the light when you're done. This is the pad for sanding. These are 2 sanders. One is 1,000 grit and the other is 3,000. So we'll get to these later. There's a buffing piece for your drill. And Meguiar's includes, like I said, this headlight coating, which is like a clear, sort of like a clear coat, and this thing called Plast-X. So this is pretty cool. You can buy this over the counter, and it does a good job of cleaning headlights and polishing them on its own. But if you want to do it right, you really need to use the whole kit. So I'm just going to use some Windex, and I'm going to try to clean these the best I can. Oh, and by the way, I'm no professional. Okay, so now that I've got that pretty clean, next step is tape. A couple of things this kit doesn't come with is tape, glass cleaner, paper towels, and you're going to need a spray bottle full of water because you want to keep this really wet when you start sanding. So those are a couple things you'll need if you decide to do this yourself. So now I'm going to tape off everything so I don't damage anything else on the car. Okay, so now it's time for water, and this pad, which just velcros to the 1,000 sandpaper first, which is the dark red one. And this is where you got to make sure you use a lot of water. You hear the difference on the bottom? That's where I think they left some of that clear coat. There's something going on there. So what you're doing is like if these had never been done before, you'd be taking off the factory clear coat that's on the light, and then all the excess grit and everything that's in here. And when I did my friend's car, it was like really white and milky, and I just kept doing it until it kind of became clear, and then I knew everything was gone. This still has some, so that's good. I think this might turn out okay. When I was trying to figure out how to do this, I was looking at a lot of the tutorials, a lot of videos. Nobody mentioned how hard they were pushing. So, but for me, I figured don't push too hard. You don't want to put scratches in that you can't take out. and it works for me. I pretty much just go right to left where I can. Once you do this, you have to maintain it every, like, I don't know, most people are saying like 2 or 3 months. Some people that have been using clear on their car said that it's like almost a year. So I'm no pro, like I said, but from what I've been researching, it doesn't sound like you need to do the whole thing over again. Sounds like you just need to use like that Plastex to clean it real good.
Okay.
And then I would say, yeah, put another layer of that clear on it. They give you so much, you know, it's gonna last you a long time.
So to be safe.
Yeah.
Like every 6 months.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's time. Put this on the drill. I'm gonna use Plastex to buff it out, and then we'll put a layer of clear on it. So let's see how well this comes out. Put some of this on here. Get it ready. My drill has variable speed, so I'm going to start with the slow one just to kind of spread it on, and then I'll speed it up to buff it. Okay, so there's one quick pass. I got to do a lot more on the bottom. Wipe it off with this cloth, microfiber cloth, which again, doesn't come with this either. I forgot to mention that. So if you're going to do this, you might want to get yourself a microfiber cloth. Now for the clear coat. Just put a little bit on there. Don't squeeze the bottle, just kind of let it, see, came out like water, right? Then you just start on one side, wipe it across. And really, that's it. I don't want to go over it again because that's what I did on my car and it kind of smeared. So do it like this, let it dry. Once it dries, it gets all nice and clear again. So that's it for that side. All right, Ladybug. All right, so.
Good luck.
Yeah. You gonna help? No free rides. Okay, yeah, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this one up really well. Then I'm gonna tape it off to protect the car from me being maybe crazy with the stuff and scratching the car. Yeah, when they did this car the last time, I don't think they took all the clear coat. I think that's what this gook is. So I will do my best to get it off. Let's tape this off. A lot of water. And a lot of elbow grease. Like I said on the other light, don't have to put too much pressure, except for maybe in some of these spots. Oh, it's coming off pretty good. And I don't use circular motion. I go straight, right and left, side to side. You keep doing this until the water gets kind of clear. So like right now, it's still a little milky looking. So you got to keep going. For the most part, I'm not pressing down too hard on it because I don't want to create new scratches that are really deep and hard to get out. All I'm trying to do is remove
this top layer of whatever clear coat is left on the car or on the headlight, and whatever oxidation or whatever is still hovering around on this thing. But I think I've got it all right now on the top part. Now, on the bottom part of the light, on the other side, it actually took a bit of work, and I did some of it without that applicator there. I did it with my fingers and the sandpaper. Some people may say that's not a good idea because it's not even distribution, but it's so small down here, it's just easier for me to do it this way and get in there and get all the grime off. I did this on the other side like this, and it came out a lot better. You do what you got to do to get it done, right? So now I'm going to go over it with the 3000 grit. So any big scratches that the 1000 put in, the 3000 will smoothen it out. Okay, let's wipe this down and see how it looks. Everything looks about even now. All right. Okay, so one more time on the driver's side, plastics or Plast-X from Meguiar's, which is in the kit, and the pad on the drill. I'm gonna shake this up. Whoops. Put some of this on the pad. Wipe this off and see how it looks. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go over it again, and then I'll start the bottom. Okay. Let's see what we got. Da, 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 da. Time for the clear coat. So one more layer for good measure. All right, so all finished with the lights. They came out a lot better. Night and day, didn't expect it. They were pretty badly damaged, but they look a lot better now. And if you're interested in this Meguiar heavy duty headlight restoration kit, you can get it on my website, SpiderWayne.com. Just go there, click on the store link, and you'll see it right away. And good luck, happy cleaning, and see you later. Bye.